In this video, I'm going to give you a bit of a rundown on the Lexmoto Aura 125 scooter slash moped, whatever you want to call it. We're going to be doing that from a very miserable, kind of windy Blenheim. So let's get into our video and let's see what I think. Okay there guys, good morning to you. So like I said in the intro there, we are filming this from a very windy and miserable Blenheim. Well, like I said, it's just outside of Blenheim. We're more towards Varteg more than we are Blenheim, but let's just have a look at the clouds here. So as you can see guys, it's very miserable at the moment. It's not very good at all. Yep, some traffic on it. Anyway, enough of that. Look at this video. So yeah, I'm just going to be talking to you guys today about the Lexmoto Aura, what I think about it, things I like about it, things I don't like about it, and so on and so forth. Now I apologise guys, this video is, this video has been a long time coming. A few people have asked why it's been so delayed. The truth guys, I just haven't had time to get out and actually do it. I've had personal things going on, I've had my main job going on, and it's just been manic the last couple of months, so I do apologise that this video is so late out. But yeah, let's first of all, let me jump off the bike and give you a little tour of it. Okay, so we're off the bike and let's have a look at the bike. So first of all guys, it's in this sort of candy red colour. Some nice big brakes there, front and rear are the same, single discs. That's it from the front view. Again from this side. Put the ignition on. Pretty simple guys, you just flick that up like that. Move my gloves out of the way and you'll see the dash now. Nice little dash there. Fueled up not long ago, only covered 8 miles since the fuel up. Let's have a look at the hazards on it. That's the front. Quite nice bright blinkers there on the front, all hazard warning lights, and same on the back. Now I do like the rear lights on the back, look kind of nice. Let's get rid of those. What do I honestly think about it? Nice little scooter, it's not too bad. It lacks in a lot of things. So for instance, if I don't spin back around here on the back, it could have done with a rack plate as standard. It hasn't got one. Apparently that's an add-on feature, but Lexmoto don't know when they're getting that part back in. I've been asking for months. I've had the scooter for months now, well since January, and it was one of the first things I wanted to get for the bike, but they keep saying they don't know when they're going to get it, which is a massive letdown. So if you are watching this video, Lexmoto, give us a contact and let us know when you actually have the racks. I know it's selling pretty quickly. Standard, really standard. Now, a lot say that the standard the exhaust as standard sounds nice, and it does. It does. I'll put it on a bit so you can actually hear it. But it would have been better with a bigger exhaust. Just makes it sound a bit more sportier, if you will. Now I know that's not to everyone's tastes. With a 125, sometimes it might be just better to keep it standard. I just think they could have done with a bit of a bigger exhaust more. I think that's kind of personal opinion, I suppose. I think what's it got? 13-inch tyres on there, same size front and rear. Yeah, Timson tyres, I think they are 13 inches, rear and front. Yeah, if you look there on the rear. So yeah, 13-inch tyres. Again, standard stuff really. The other thing it lacks most, guys, is the brake horsepower for the bike. It's not overly fast. It can, depending on how what you're carrying and what your weight size is. Like for me personally, I'm a bit of a big boy anyway. I always had a big build about me, so kind of lacks a bit of speed here and there. Downhills, it absolutely loves it. It just wants to fly. Some uphills, it depends on the gradient of the incline. It'll either eat it alive or it'll just slug out. And it gets highly annoying when you've got cars overtaking you because, you know, the incline's too steep for the bike, and it's managing 30 miles an hour to get up an incline, and some people get really impatient with that, but hey ho, you know, it's life. Could have done as well with heated grips, personally. Again, personal preference really, guys. There's nothing wrong with the grips how they got as it is. But especially when those cold winter mornings or cold rainy mornings or whatever, and your gloves are soaking wet right the way through, which has happened to me on a few occasions, and you're travelling on distance, and like I said, your fingers are soaking wet right the way through. Your fingertips are going blue because they're cold. So yeah, maybe heated grips on that would have been nice. But you can just go and buy that little setup of that on your own, if that's what you want. Look at the footwell. Pretty much standard. Well, I say pretty much standard. These ones that they say it's more of a maxi scooter, I think they're calling it. I call it the Mini Max because it's a mini bike, but it's got the features of a max bike, so let's call it the Mini Max. I don't really put my feet on, stretch my feet out because got so many sharp bends around here. I just want to keep my feet planted down, so if I slam my feet down on the road and slam the brakes on, then so be it. 0 to 60, I think you're probably looking about how long's a piece of string, really? 0 to 30, it loves it. It'll just fly. On dual carriageways where you're looking at plus 50 miles an hour, maybe even national, it will get there. Like I said, it all depends on what you're carrying, your weight, and conditions of the road, whether it's a steep incline, whatever. It will get there at a push. Now I think it maxes out about 65 miles an hour, so again that's where it lacks. Definitely lacks in the speed. It could have done more towards the legal limit in the UK of 15 brake horsepower. I think if they had done that, I think it would have absolutely sold like hotcakes, just like the PCX from Honda. That was the bike I was originally going to go with, and Lexmoto said, Honda said, we don't have any in stock. I was like, how long are we waiting? Their honest answer, we don't know. it's a very popular bike. Now obviously these cheap Chinese variants, they're getting a lot more popular. They're doing very well for themselves, so it's only a matter of time before Lexmoto come out with something really big. I mean, Honda's got like the CBR 1000s, and I did ask them were they interested about doing that, and all I got told is you never know, wait and see. So maybe it's something in the pipeline. I do have the twin of this, but well, I say it's a twin, a bigger version of this bike, the Pegasus 300. Obviously it's a A2 category license, I believe. It's obviously only on the L plates, and B5 obviously can't go on the motorway with it, but absolutely love going down dual carriageways. Obviously, yes, it's got a pillion seat on the back, but you can't carry pillions if you're on L plates, or passenger, sorry, if you're on L plates. I'm in the process of getting these L plates taken away and go for my full bike license. So who knows? Will this video be around? Will this bike be around in a couple of months' time? Sorry, who knows? We'll soon see. Mirrors. Yeah, pretty standard. So on our side, a lot of people, cars included, they don't check their mirrors as soon as they go out in the mornings. I've seen it a number of times. People are scared in their cars, go on their bikes, and they'll just drive off. They won't check their mirrors to see if they're they can see everything that they need to see, like right behind them. They don't do it. It's very infuriating. Should be one of the first things you check besides your lights, your tyres, and what have you. I'll show you this. You can see this, the fog is starting to lift over in that direction there. The phone doesn't actually do it any justice, which is highly annoying. But yeah, you see the fog is starting to lift over there. What else about the bike? Seat space. Let's have a look. Now it does lack it in a great way. Let's just show you. Obviously, I got all the stuff I'm gonna need at the moment whilst I'm out. So in hindsight, if I wanted to put my helmet in here, oh look, I can't. Even if I took all that stuff out, still wouldn't be able to shut my lid, my seat, wouldn't be able to, which that's another massive letdown by Lexmoto. Very disappointed in that, especially if you it's like a hot summer's day, I don't know, say you're doing a shop somewhere, you don't want to be carrying your helmet around with you all the time. You know, it would be nice just to chuck it in the bike and go about your day. But yeah, it's very disappointing. Overall, I give the bike appearance looking pretty nice. I'd say give it a 9.5 out of 10. Excuse me. Power 4.5. It really does lack power. It really could have gone. Like I said earlier, I think it's like it's either 10.5 brake or 10.7. What was it? No, is it? It's either 10.5 brake or 10.7 brake or something like that, or even less than that. I think it's not powerful enough. Yeah, you'd be able to get on the motorway, but you're gonna struggle. I mean, for instance, you're probably gonna have lorries passing you. I do apologise for the quality of the audio, guys. I am out. I forgot to get my mic. I left it in my other photography bag. Purely because I thought I was bringing my 2 action cameras and going to do the record off that. And last minute the batteries were flat. So I forgot to go back and grab the mic, so apologies for the audio there. But as a whole, nice little bike, nice little learner if you're just starting out and you want to just gain the experience. Fab bike for that, absolutely fab. As a commuter, yep, it'll go from A to B. I think it's got like an 8-litre tank on there. Like I said, I've only just fueled up again this morning. Me personally, I don't let it go over a certain amount, purely because I do a lot of distance on it. I've only had the bike a couple of months already. I've already done nearly 2,300 miles on there. And like I said, I only had it since about January, February time, something like that. So yeah. Things else to mention on there. Seat, very comfortable seat. How on earth you're going to get a pillion on that to sit on the rear end of the seat though and hold on, I don't know. That's quite an interesting one to say the least. Cubby hole, it's very small. Again, they could have done something a bit better with that. Maybe put 2 cubby holes, one outside. Maybe like this one can't even really get it out. You've got to put something in it like a plier, and that's just to get to some of the electricals inside. And again, this one is very small. Yes, it probably wouldn't even get. No, in fact, it won't. If you wanted to put your wallet in there, your phone, your keys, because obviously it doesn't need keys, it's keyless start and all that, keyless ignition, you wouldn't be able to. So again, it's a massive letdown. So overall, you know, taking into consideration of everything, I'd say I'd give the bike 7 out of 10. Yes, I like the bike. You know, it's getting me 2 places I need to be going, but Lexmoto could have really done some things with that bike, made it a bit better. I mean, even all they've done with the brand new 2021 E5 version is literally just E5 emissions and all that stuff. Change the button by here instead of having these 2 buttons here. It's like obviously these press in, they're more of an actual button instead of those plasticky pieces. Sorry, I hit the pause button there. Whoops. Again, mirrors, yeah, they could have put something on there a bit better. Again, that's stuff like the exhaust, the mirrors, the heater grips, that's all that is all, you know, nitpicking and, you know, personal preference. I do like the windshield. Would it be better to have a big one? No. It gives it a sporty look. There's been plenty of times where I've gone past fully licensed, full Cat A licensed motorcycle riders, and you know, they all nodded, and from a distance it gives the impression of a big bike getting away from traffic. Say, like, I don't know, you put out a junction or you put on lights, it will fly. So there's been plenty of times where I've just pulled off and already I'm hitting 30 just like that. So off the start, it's a very good bike. It just lacks itself as you go further up onto the scales. I mean, there's other bikes that go 70 miles an hour easily, and they're 125s as well. So that's the biggest one for Lexmoto with the Aura. It lacks speed. And obviously the top box on the back, they could have put that in as standard as well. I think Honda put theirs in as standard. I don't know if what Yamaha or Kawasaki do, but I know Honda have got theirs as standard. I only know that because I've seen one recently at a local dealership. And believe it or not, the Honda PCX 125 looks slightly bigger than this. It's not a bad. This is not a bad sized bike. Let's bring it back. That's not a bad sized bike, all in all. In fact, that would make a nice photo. That would. Sorry, gonna have to snap that up. Sorry, guys. That was. So yeah, that the Honda PCX 125 is slightly bigger than that. Unless it's just the rear springs raised high. I don't know, but yeah, it looks slightly bigger. But for someone starting out, it's absolutely fabulous little bike. You'll get some experience on it. Get you on a run round, you know, to and from work, visiting family. Like I said, the only thing you won't do if you've got your L plates is go on the motorways, carry a friend, relative, basically any passenger. You won't be able to do that if you've got your L plates. Technically, it is illegal. Obviously, you've got to have your helmet standard. None of this. You don't technically have to have like the full jacket or trousers or boots. Even though you are advised to on your CVTs to get them, or at least I was. But I added anyway. I bought it prior to doing my CVT. So this bike has actually been here, there and everywhere. Like I said, we've done about 2,000 miles on it, or 2,300 I think we're just shy of. So we have done some miles on this bike already. First owner of the bike, so besides when they tested it out, make sure it was all working, I'm the first person to actually own this bike. How long am I keeping it? I have no idea personally. You know, I'm gonna wait to see how things pan out with the full license, and we're gonna go from there with it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. I want to go and explore a bit more, maybe try and find a place to get some more photos. I was trying to get some earlier, but up in this location, like I said, as the fog is still around, it's starting to, so I'm probably not going to be able to get many more photos, which is highly infuriating. Yep, this video will be up. In fact, by the time you watch this video will obviously be online. Now that's the review of the bike done, so you can stop asking when's it coming, because I know a few of you were actually eager to see that. So like I say, if you like these videos, guys, like, comment and subscribe. All our social media links will be in the description below. If you've got any comments you want to put in there, whether it's negative, good, put them in there, chuck them in the comment section below. Obviously be respectful and whatnot. Another thing I want to talk to you before I go, guys. A lot of people, and it's happened to me twice now, no, 3 times now actually, these big companies claiming your work is theirs. Happened to me recently. I'll go into it a bit more detail possibly in another video. Obviously I can't really talk much about it at the moment because there is a dispute claim going on. One of my videos out in Cumbraen, winter 2000 and when it was now. Jesus. It was a winter video anyway. It'll come back to me later by the time I'm gone. Yeah, I put some music in there, random music off Power Director by a completely different name, completely different person, and I think the company was Naxos Music or something along those lines. I'll put it in here so you know what I'm on about. They're claiming it's their own, and it wasn't. Another company I'll do it is UMG. But yeah, it's getting really annoying with these companies trying to claim that to work is theirs when they haven't even done anything with it. Now they haven't even written any of the tune or if it's lyrics in there. They haven't even written any of the lyrics, and yet they're still claiming it's theirs. How can companies get away with stuff like that? Highly annoying. Anyway, that's my rant over. Otherwise we'll be here all day. I'm gonna get out here, guys. I'm gonna go and try and find a new spot now to get some new photos, and yeah, I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now. And just before we go there, guys, I did say I would put the engine on so you could hear what it sounds like, so let's just quickly do that. So to start it up is you press in the brake, either left or right, and you hit that one. Once again, that's the cluster when it's all on. Got your rev counter to the right and your speedometer, as in the needle on that side. Miles per hour by there. And this is what it sounds like. And just to test the horn. Sound of the horn. But yeah. And that's what it sounds like. Bye for now, guys.